What's going on there, guys? Back with another one. Want to talk about the Lamar Jackson situation briefly, as one of the insiders said that there may be some punishment coming for Lamar Jackson after the interaction with the fan during the game versus the Buffalo Bills. It was a thriller, man. 40-41. Josh Allen brought them back. Didn't expect Derrick Henry to put the ball on the ground at that point in the game, but he had a fantastic game too. Two great teams who should have their eyes on the Super Bowl, man. But during the game, Lamar Jackson was walking back to the locker room, and well, him and the entire team, and one of the fans can be seen in a red shirt pushing DeAndre Hopkins in the head first, and DeAndre Hopkins didn't react. But Lamar Jackson had the privilege of seeing it, and then the same fan pushed him in the head. So Lamar immediately, after seeing that, it registered in his brain that the fan was trolling. He turned around and he pushed him in the heat of a game. And so we're going to take a look at that. Let's speak.
And over by the fence, fan hits him up on the head and then hits Lamar Jackson. And after that fan, it wasn't celebrating at all, hit him, Jackson pushes the fan back.
I seen him slap D-Hop, but I wasn't really. He slapped me, and he said he talking. So I just forgot where I was for a little bit, But you gotta think in those situations. We got security out there, let security handle it. But I just let my emotion get the best of me. But hopefully it don't happen again. I learned from that.
I mean, it's certainly possible that he'll hear from the league. It's possible that they will issue some sort of discipline. I hope not. I hope what it is a message to Lamar, like, hey, saw what you did, get why you did it, don't do it again, right? Just let him off with a warning is what I hope the NFL ultimately does. I would be surprised if the NFL issues a form of discipline or punishment that results in a fine. We're not talking suspension or anything like that, right? I mean, we're really talking about some sort of nominal fine, and I hope that doesn't take place, because what we have had in professional sports, a conversation for the last several years, really pre-COVID, but coming out of COVID when the fans weren't in the stands in various arenas and stadiums and sporting venues, and then when they returned, we've had a conversation about fan conduct, right? And how you don't touch the players as fans. And really a lot of even the heckling, right? The verbal harassment that used to fly 20, 15, 10 years ago. Now fans are getting kicked out of games, right?
Yes. That's the point I kind of want to touch on as far as how fans have been after COVID. I think it was a larger problem that we seen in the NBA. Remember, Trae Young got spit on by a New York Knicks fan. You see some of the fans throwing things at Kyrie Irving while he was going in the tunnel. Russell Westbrook had some popcorn and some drink thrown on his head where he was trying to get into the crowd. And I think the fans, they're going to ruin some of the experience if this continues, as far as sitting close to where the players go inside the tunnel. They may start blocking that off because you have some fans that's spoiling that part of the experience by having to touch the players, throwing things on them, hitting them, slapping them upside the head, saying disrespectful things. And they've always said disrespectful things, but certain things absolutely cannot fly. It cannot fly. There's no place for it in sports. And, hopefully Lamar just gets a slap on the wrist for this. He could have done much worse if he would have turned and clocked the guy. I feel like it would have been warranted, but you just can't do that. However, they have to make sure they take the proper steps to protect the players, because they should not have to make that decision. They should never be in a situation where somebody hits them and they have to make the decision in the heat of competition, to not do something drastic, in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.